This is Shifting Our Schools podcast, a special episode and final reflection from NCCE 2020.
Listen up, educators. Are you looking to take your classroom to the next level? The technological shift in education is happening right now. If you're looking to integrate technology into your classroom, you're in the right place. Welcome to Shifting Our Schools with your host, Jeff Udick.
All right, final reflection from NCCE 2020. I'm here with Stefan and Monica from Moses Lake.
Your favorite tech
coaches,
right?
My favorite tech coaches, who are a little bit dorky. No, I like you guys. All right, final reflections. Monica?
Yeah, I think I've been to NCC probably, 6, 7, 8 times, and just the way it's changed from here's how you use Google Docs. I think I went to sessions on screen time and flexible seating and social emotional learning and who are these kids, and more the why of we need to change what we're doing because these kids are different and we need to keep up with them.
Yeah, that's great. How about you?
So it's my second time at NCCE, and the first time I came as a teacher, and this time I'm coming as a coach. And so we were reflecting at lunch, looking at those things through different lenses. Like I remember last time I was here, it was like the last session I went to, and it was about a flipped classroom, and it changed everything.
Wow.
Cool. And that was cool for me as a teacher for professional growth, and now coming as a coach and looking at some of these different types of things, it is more about the why. So I'm not sure if it's the filter that I'm looking through or if that's more the message that's coming through. But
those are the sessions you're picking or what it is.
Yeah. So it was a cool way to engage with it like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Any surprises of themes that you felt like for me, for example, this is the first year that I've seen anything here about esports, and I felt like esports took over. Like I didn't know esports was that big in high schools and middle schools, and nonprofits that are starting esports and the scholarships kids can get to go to university around esports. Like to me, that was a theme that came out of this conference.
And coding as well.
Coding, yeah, it was a big
Lots
theme this year.
coding.
AR, VR.
I didn't think there was as much.
Maybe not as much as it was last year.
But
I think there was a
Stefan
lot
went
last
to
year.
the gaming, or you talked to somebody
Yeah,
about
so
esports.
I talked to the team that was here, and their coach from Cedro Woolley, which was super cool. He actually teaches a CTE class on stats and analytics using gaming as their filter, which is super cool. And then I went to, right after that, I went to a session with NASIF, and she was talking about their curriculum. I think she's based in California, and it's all free, and you can go grab those things, and we want to support you, and they're this nonprofit, and it really is. And as someone who has friends in that industry, it's kind of cool to see that bleed down a little bit, because it has gotten so huge, and it is a reality, and it's interesting to see the conversation is not just like, oh, you're just playing video games and that's what you do, and that's super cool. There's this whole industry in terms of analytics and casting and all those different types of things.
Do you remember what the nonprofit was or the website?
NASIF, I wrote it down.
NASIF.
So NASEF.com.
Because I was talking to them too, and right now they were saying they are signing up 100 schools a week.
Wow.
Into esports.
That's
and
insane.
The curriculum is free, and they were talking about that the curriculum is very modular. So you can take one lesson and bring it into math, or one lesson and bring it into social studies. Or you can set up an after-school club that is an esports club, and they help you set that up and run everything. But that to me was just a shocker at this conference.
Talk about being vulnerable. I mean, as a teacher, you think you have to be the expert. You go into esports, your kids are the experts. I can't imagine. I mean, here's where old lady Monica comes in. Stefan went to the session. I'm like, oh, those kids. But I see it coming. Absolutely,
you see it coming. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's esportsfed.org.
Esportsfed.org.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll be massive. Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Great. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Quick reflection on just the conference.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Shifting Our Schools with your host, Jeff Udick. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit sospodcast.org, facebook.com/Jeff Udick, and on Twitter @JUdick. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a review and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on Shifting Our Schools.